Welcome back to another great episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Today we're going to be doing a quick video on how I make my green cilantro and jalapeno chutney. We're going to be using fresh cilantro. We're going to be using some lemons, some peppers, and so let's get started. But before we get started, I would like to thank Sumaya, who is helping me record. So thank you, Sumaya. I really appreciate it. A couple of things. I do have a website now, www.raihanasrecipes.com. I'm on Facebook, on Instagram, and you know the drill. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe and hit the button so that you get a notification every time I upload a new video. There are new videos coming every Fridays and some surprise videos coming every Wednesdays. So without further ado, let's get started. So here we are going to be using some cilantro, which is also known as kothmiri or coriander. This is fresh. This is one bunch. Now I'm making a whole big bunch of this. So we're going to be using 10 bunches of the cilantro. I have some fresh lemons here that you could use. I'm going to use some organic bottled one. And then here I have some jalapenos. These are very spicy. These are not as spicy. So you'll have to gauge what kind of spice peppers you want to use. You can use habaneros or you can use serranos, whatever you like. So this is just an idea of what you can put in there. This is the bottled lemon juice I'm going to be using. We're going to be adding a little bit of salt, and then we're going to be blending that with a little bit of water. Just going to take some fresh cilantro. Now this I have already washed. You want to make sure that you wash this really well because it usually has a lot of sand in it, okay? So you want to add just a bunch in there. Now all these ingredients are going to mix together, so it doesn't matter how much we're going to put in there. So in goes a little bit of the cilantro, then we're going to add our peppers in. In goes the peppers, then we're going to do the lemon juice. And again, I'm not going to measure this because I'm just going to do a little bit. In the end, we're going to be doing a taste test to make sure that that I like the taste of the chutney. And then here is, I'm going to add a little bit of water in here so that we can get the ingredients mixed up really well. Now, I am missing the thing that we use for the blender to mix because I moved and I don't know where I put it. So hopefully this is going to mix well. So I've got a really nice liquid going on here. You can see here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep on doing this and be adding this to a big bowl. So once we come back, I'm going to show you how I have it in the bowl. Everything will be done, and then we're going to do a taste test. So you can see that I've got it all mixed up, and I have it in this big container here. Now, what you want to do is you want to do a taste test. And I'm warning you that I don't eat very spicy. It might, I might start coughing up a heck here. Ooh, it's so spicy. But the lemon juice is perfectly fine. I'm just going to add just a little bit of salt in there, just a little bit. But other than that, it tastes wonderful. So this is usually what I add into my foods. So many different things. I even make an omelet with this. It tastes so good. And this is great for anytime it's sitting in the freezer, you need it, it's in there. How do I store this? All right, so I've got containers like this, and I usually fill them up and I freeze these, and these are good in the freezer for up to a year. So these go a long way. Otherwise, you can also do it in smaller containers like this and also freeze it. Now, I really like doing this because now that winter's coming, what I did was late summers, usually I go to the farmer's market and I pick up all my stuff from there in preparation for winter, because you know that I don't go out very much in winter, and not all the time do I have, I can get a chance to go out and get fresh cilantro. So this is what I add in my foods to give it that cilantro taste. So actually I bought 10 bunches of cilantro for $10, and the peppers costed me $2 for the whole bunch that I put in there. So I just wanted to show you this so that now you know that You can make these and you can freeze this in the refrigerator. This usually lasts me about a month. It's pretty good. So thank you for joining me on this episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Hope you can join me here next time with another great video. See you then, friends.